Well, we finally made it. Sunchipp's 13th anniversary. Never thought this would actually come. I was expecting to shut down, but apparently that didn't happen. And when I tried, other people did a pretty good job of convincing me to stay. Although, yet again, look where that led. What's up, guys? It's Sunchipp here. Oh man. Scrap that. This was a problem I've been having for a couple years now. Just unable to focus. Unable to do anything. I don't know why. I've even sought help. But we all know where that went. No matter how hard I try to seek help, there's always this one downside. The last downside was actually getting the boot from even seeing a therapist. I was just too dark for them. I never thought that would actually become a reality for somebody to be too disturbing for a therapist. But what can you do? "2019 was probably the harshest year of my life. Shattered my kneecap into 5, and lost almost every friend that I had. It still happens till this day, but that's mostly because everybody wants to believe in lies that are told about me. But at the same time, at the end of 2019, things got a little better. I was depressed, laying in bed, just scrolling through my phone. All of a sudden I see this, and started continuing to watch. I'm like, oh no, this is like another one of those YouTubers who are just gonna do games, but there was more to that. There was actually, for once, positive energy in this. And this was the kind of thing I needed. And since then, videos have been getting better, and I've become more positive. Which is why I went into a year's worth of a nightmare to work on a project, specifically for BTG and his pal, Lair. This was the project that lasted from October of 2020 to October of 2021. Super Sunchipp Mario Brothers, the next chapter. That's all my YouTube was turning into. But even during production, there were some problems outside of it. I want to try to make this quick because right now I am on 37% and I don't want to waste battery. Let me give you an update on my living position right now, and this is just enough said. Cart and everything basically proves never trust a shelter. Never trust a shelter. So what's planned for Sunchipp? I don't know anymore. I've been spending 3 days and 3 nights outside in the streets. First day just walking around a bit. Wait, no, was it first day just walking around a bit? Well, yeah, first day walking around a bit, I was introduced to a few churches. And since then, I've been going to those churches. Life has been a struggle for me since the eviction. And all just because nobody would understand my current situations because of how many people were pestering me for more.
Arresting me wasn't really planned. I did nothing wrong, I don't understand. I was just walking with food in my hands, since it was a way to repay a friend. I was nowhere near the scene. The things they described only seemed that I was the one that has gotten framed, causing me to have a newsprint fame.
Unfortunately, everything heard in that small bit of the song was actually true. If you want to hear the full story, just go to the song that's on the music page. But it has led me to actually start a new album, Darkness is Everything. Basically being, well, how my life is, and how my life is currently. So far, the most liked from this album was Framed, Carousel of Agony.
Days turn dark from a negative spark. The scar left a mark on a gothic heart. Anxiety fries as dark times go by. A weakened soul cries as the lost love flies. Sticks and stones will break some bones. While demons laugh upon their throne. Walks for my maze as he shackled in chains. The carousel of agony will drive you insane.
Her?
I was murdered by her. Now I live life in the dirt. She just had to make sure I was a soul she just had to hurt. I was murdered by her. Living life now in the longest of dark. She just had to make sure that I had to live life without a spark.
And the Path of Hatred.
Get me off the coaster, I'm still empty. My life is just a ghost train, now it's not empty. Life has ended on the carousel of agony. All they offer me is demons company. Energy surrounding me is negativity. Things that others say triggers aggressively. I'm just starting off on the path of hatred. It's part of this gothic curse that fades its secret.
I personally am not a fan of her, but other people seem to be. But interestingly, people wanted to try to put a copyright suit on me, but it's my own original song. It can't happen. Another thing I am really not a fan of is how people just wanted me to talk about my ex. It got annoying and it got irritating. I really didn't want to do it, but people wanted it. They even went further and made memes, which, okay, I suggested it, but they went too far. Even my sister had to get in on this. Which leads me into this next problem. I know there are people out there who want to say things about her. And I'm currently getting her to make a video saying that you just gotta stop because this is bothering both her and me. And so, actually, let's have her come here to say what needs to be said.
You know, I am especially sick of people treating me like this because of my working life. Sunchipp is personally glad that I have a job. Most of you weren't even aware of. Which is one reason why that you, David, want to throw a damn bitch fest. Which is, quite frankly, not only childish, but stupid too. Ignorant as well, because the fact that you don't have all the facts. You didn't do your research. You didn't find out if I had a life. I don't want anybody doing this to me anymore. And I know people listen to me more than they do Sunchipp. And I know 13 is an unlucky number. But I don't want more people pestering me or talking behind my back. And if I found out that either or any one of you is talking behind my back again and I found it out from Sunchipp, there will be hell rain on earth. And here's a statement, not a threat. I have more people behind my back more than you think. Don't play with me.
So, unfortunately, that's a sign saying that she's also irritated at a lot of these people, especially the one since he's wanting to be a cyberbully. I don't care if you're a licensed therapist or not, you shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. But anyway, thank you again, little sis. I'll let you go back to your life. After my arrest, I ended up going back home. I needed it. We did discover a few problems with my life, and it prevented me from even having a life. So, on to the side of working on my project for Darby, I was taking care of that. I went and put myself a studio together, a recording studio. Little to know, once I actually got a decent job, I couldn't work. Not just because my birth certificate and stuff was fixed, my life was fixed. But unfortunately, I gotta wait another 5 years just to have a job because of this false record. If I wasn't framed, then maybe I'd actually have a life by now. But I can't. Wait 5 years, Sunchipp, you'll be better. I don't think so. I will admit, though, I actually had one other job after this one, but I only had it for a week, mostly because I have a bad knee still, despite getting my pins removed. So there was, I want to say, at least about 2 months of physical therapy there. And now it's getting colder outside as the days go. So I don't think I'll be going out anytime soon, unless if it's to shovel snow, which I have a special video plan for that. The last official paycheck I got was pretty helpful for transportation, and I gotta say, I love it. If you missed it, well, here it is. glad this thing came in handy. I would have never made it to any physical therapy appointments if I never had this, and it was interesting because they made sure that the weather was alright for me to use this. At first, I got the back wheel wet and I didn't have this thing for a couple months. And now I'm actually glad to have it back. And it also helped me escape from my depression and everything else. And on another good side, it helped me out to find out some more good news, but I am uncertain if I should share it on YouTube. I would have to ask her. So to sum it up, to celebrate Sunchipp's 13th anniversary, I just want to bring up more of the positives that actually happened in 2021. I know 2020 and 2021 were hectic years, especially with the pandemic. But so far, all of us seem to make it through. We did a pretty good job, and we should try to keep this up. Some surprises, for me even, was Omega's video of a map I made in Distance. Darby's video of the map pack I made for him, which a lot of people seem to want to see more, which I am happy to see. If I would have known I was going to make something this good, I would have done this a long time ago. I am happy Darby likes this. And speaking of Darby, I just want to say thank you for the emotional support that you brought. If I never found your YouTube back in 2019, I would have been a lot more depressed than what I am currently. Especially when you wished me a happy birthday on your Retro Night stream. That actually got me tearing up, and even still thinking about it, it makes me tear up because I never had anything like that in my life. No birthdays or anything. This was the first official good one, and one I'm more than willing to remember. So thank you. Unfortunately, you'd probably be disappointed to meet me in person, but you seem to be a cool dude. And thanks for keeping me alive. Now, I normally don't make New Year's resolutions because of how horrible my life is. The only one I would really like is to become a better person. To actually fully trust in myself. To actually be happier all over again, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Every time I get hopes, high hopes, positive high hopes, everything seems to go down the drain. And for Sunchipp Year 13, I just want to see more positivity. No more cyberbullying, no more hate, no more threats, no more people who want to try to be me. I just want more positivity. If we can make this happen, if we can survive the pandemic as well, maybe 2022 can be a good year. It's what we have to do for ourselves, for our community, to stay strong in this. That's what we need. That's what we all need. I've said a little too much. But in a sense of way, it was kind of needed. let's hope we can enjoy 2022 together as a group. But for now, thanks for having a decent 2021. Let's try to make 2022 a lot better. And that same thing goes for Sunchipp Year 13.